Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow. Oh my gosh, y'all. Grab your vibes and your delights, okay? And matter of fact, let me go get mine. Grab your vibes and delights and let's read this story called... All right, y'all, I'm back. I let my daughter knock out her sister. You know what? I'm going to tag my sister too because the way I would never fight with my sister like this, okay? Okay. My kids were over last night. My daughter lost her husband 7 years ago to self-unaliving. My girls are 34, 33, and 29. Oldest we'll call Ashley. Middle we'll call Mary. Also, I think that was a Mary Kate and Ashley joke, but anyway. So Mary and I had a long talk and she has decided not to date and remain abstinent in her second life. She has 2 kids and kind of a mean sense of humor. Ashley is divorced with no children. She jokes too, but her jokes can come off also kind of harsh, okay? So anyway, last night they were joking and Mary said something along the lines of, "It's the uneven eyebrows for me." And then Ashley said, "It's the unalive husband for me." Mary did not laugh. The bitch was too stunned to speak. Like, she just straight face sat there and turned and watched the TV. Then Ashley was like, "Oh no, she came back. She gave you a pass, bitch." Then Ashley was like, "Oh wow, you can dish it out, but you can't take it." And they sat in silence. I left the room to keep fixing dinner, but I came back to a shouting match between them. My youngest was trying to calm them down, but finally Ashley said, "No wonder." Mary looked at Ashley for a few seconds, took off her wedding ring, placed it on the end table by where she was standing, and grabbed her hair and started beating the shit out of her. I said what I said. They said crap. I said shit, child. Ashley fought back, but couldn't do much since her hair was being pulled down. Oh my God. I was in shock, but part of me, as horrible as it sounds, felt like she kind of deserved it. Right? Like their Nana said, you play with the match and you might just start a fire. Finally, it was getting pretty bad, and my youngest was pulling her off, and I also started pulling her off. Ashley had a Stanley cup that was now on the ground, but when we pulled Mary off, Ashley got up. Mary grabbed the Stanley and threw it at Ashley's forehead. Ooh. Ashley fell down and laid there for a minute. She was conscious, but it took her a few seconds. Hold on, I need a few seconds. Her sister took her to the doctors this morning. She has a concussion. I'll be taking care of her for a while, but that's kind of what happens. The end. People in the comments were like, "What the literal fuck, yo?" They were like, "How do bad eyebrows equal a deceased spouse?" Ashley fucked around and found out comedy isn't for everyone. It sounds like she's the one who can dish it but not take it, right? Like, oh my gosh. Like, that's not equivalent. It's like I can't even word the magnitude of the differences. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way that I can explain what I'm trying to say is like people who are like pro-lifers. You know what I'm saying? They ask you, what are you gonna do like in a fire, and it's like the cells or the person who's literally in there. Are you gonna save the person or a clump of cells? You know what I'm saying? It's like the same thing. It's like, this is a person. This person's husband passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that equal this? Like, it's the scales don't match. And I know I said that in the most convoluted way possible, but that's what I'm trying to say is, and if my husband was able to make sense of that rant, I hope y'all understand. I can't wait to hear what y'all think about this. Like, holy shit. The way I would never, to my big sister, girl, I love you, and I would never say some shit like this to you. I hope you know that, okay? I'm so sorry, and I love you, okay? All right. Anyway, I'm just saying, tell your sisters you love them. I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts. And until next time, woo, girl. Hey friends, and welcome back to the Reddit Rainbow. Y'all ready for another spooky story? Well, grab your vibes and your delights, and let's jump into this story. I'm just trying something new, okay? A prize-winning chicken Okay. Having chickens was a hobby, but one I took seriously. I put on my rubber boots and carry a mug of coffee with me out to the coop for morning feed. After I'm past the chicken wire, I poke my head in and notice something off. How'd a blue hen get mixed up in my coop? I ask an odd looking chicken. It must be a prank. I bragged about my flock the other day, and this is something Bert would do. The chickens turn to look at me. It's downright bizarre. I'd seen enough chickens to know how they move, how they act. While the others circle my boots eating, this one is stock still, staring, calculating with bright, intelligent eyes. It opens its beak slowly and far too wide, revealing several rows of miniature human teeth. Ah, hell nah, child, I would have left. Mm-mm. Beak and head curl around a protruding maw that says with a familiar voice, I require additional mass. Feathers are difficult to metamorphose. Please provide skin. What is this, like feed me, Seymour. Give me your skin. Special leather. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. What in the hell is going on? I dump my coffee on it. That's some weird shit to say to someone. Also, why the fuck would you do that to a random animal you don't know anything about? That's fucked up. That's crazier than the dude challenging the moose in the forest the other day, okay? That moose showed him the whites of his eyes and was sharpening his antlers on and he said, back up. Back up, and that moose said, watch me. And like, that moose said, hold my beer, bro. Like, why would you dump coffee on this, bro? And he just talked to you, bro. I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. Shockingly, its mouth blisters, then slowly heals. Your aggression is noted. Its teeth sharpen. I'll hollow you out to take what I need. I bolt. Honey, you should have bolted when instead of pork. I can't even talk. I'm so scared. You should have bolted instead of throwing your coffee on it, you fucking weirdo. I don't know what's happening, but I'll pew pew at it a few times and figure it out. I trip as I hit the chicken wire and something instantly clamps on my foot. Needle-like teeth pierce right through my boots. My heart thumps rapidly. Sweat breaks out. I roll around and get up. Its teeth are still stuck in the rubber. I slip my foot out, scratching it up in the process, and I pick up the boot the chicken is still chomping on and chuck it, okay? My jaw drops as the chicken slowly flaps and spreads out its massive wings. The boot drops as it circles back toward me. I try running. I'm limping, but luckily I don't have far to go. I fling the door open and slam it behind me. A heartbeat later, the window next to me explodes inward. I see a blue-tinted, tiny version of my head on top of the chicken. It smiles with razor-sharp teeth. What? Wait, what kind of creature is that? Hold up. I've seen My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, okay? Is this a cockatrice? I dash down the hall towards my bigger pew pew, and I hear it crash and stumble behind me. I fling the hall closet, toss the pillows carelessly, and snatch up my pew pew. I whirl around to see a chicken with deer legs charging me. This'll look interesting on my mantle. It collapses after a single shot, but I empty another into its freakish head for good measure. As I walk towards my office to sit down, I trip, my legs numb, red and swollen from the knee down. The decapitated body of the chicken slowly trots towards me. I can't get up. Its chest heaves and tears open, and it births a twisted reflection of my face. It speaks with a mockery of my voice. For that, I'll make this experience as unpleasant as possible. Oh my gosh, guys. I just have no words. I just have no words. That was crazy, okay? This dude was crazy as hell. My goodness. Oh my gosh, guys. Go show this subreddit some love, okay? I am having a good time in these stories. They're such good little short stories, you know what I'm saying? Just perfect for what I wanted to do this year. And also, I just want to say that y'all are really doing it out here. It makes me want to try and write a scary story, but I know how my brain functions, and I know that's a bad idea, okay? But all right, guys, I can't wait to hear your guys' thoughts, your comments, and as always, I'll catch y'all later. Mwah!